Will Palaszczuk here, along with the motley crew of Matt Michaels and Bill Pollock of the MissouriNet, here on KTGR's road to the SEC championship game in Atlanta. You're just trying to distract me, Matt. Yeah. Okay. Looking at the game now as we have entered in the state of Georgia for the third time, we look in here to the game, and really, as we look at the game played on the field, Matt, I think that Missouri at least leads in 3 of the 4 phases going into the game, especially when they're on offense, running and passing the football, and their defense against Auburn's pass.
Well, I think that Auburn's pass has been opportunistic at times this year, which means that Missouri can maybe do a better job defending it, but you have to stop the run. I mean, Auburn's running game is probably going to have the advantage over Missouri. How often they can stop that rushing game is probably going to be the difference, and it all comes down to the front 4 and the front 7 again for the Missouri defense. I think the offense will be able to get theirs, although Auburn, kind of like Missouri's D in the fact that they're opportunistic inside the 20s. They really buckle down when it's crunch time. So I'd expect to see something where Missouri's able to attack, but maybe not always come away with points. They've normally been efficient in the red zone, but that might be a bit of a struggle in the Georgia Dome on Saturday.
MissouriNet reporter Bill Pollock and sports director. Auburn's been lucky and good. Some have said a little bit of a mix of both. How much of it is luck? How much of it is strength and being good?
Well, I think when you're good, I think you create your own luck. Now, I think the Georgia, failed interception, that was probably luck. But, the ability, though, to hold Alabama to a 56-yard field goal attempt at the end of the game and then have your team in place to catch a short kick and return it, you could call that luck, but that's opportunistic, and that's just, taking advantage of things that are handed to you, basically. So I don't know how much they've gotten some fortunate breaks. We'll see what happens. We'll see if that runs out. But I think what that can do is build a lot of momentum for your team, and that's one thing that concerns me is that Auburn's going to come into this game really hyped up. Now, are they too hyped to where it's a negative? Maybe. We'll see.
Missouri comes into the game with, I think, an offensive advantage, Matt, and how will they be able to take advantage of Auburn, especially with that defense?
Well, if they're able to run it between the tackles, it's going to be a great help. Henry Josie having a good game is going to help the Missouri offense. But I think James Franklin is also going to have success maybe with jump balls to the big wide receivers. We've heard Auburn folks say all week, Will, that they think that this group of wide receivers that Missouri has is among the biggest they've seen all year. In some cases, among the biggest they have ever seen. So have that advantage and exploit it, use it to your advantage, and if Franklin is accurate with those passes where defensive backs can't get them, Missouri will be able to get its yards and its points.
Who wins Saturday, Bill?
I think at this point I would give the edge to Missouri. I think they're just a better team. I think they're better on offense. I think they're more well-rounded. I think they're better defensively. And quite frankly, I think Missouri is the best team in the conference. And I think that Missouri, had they played Alabama, I think they would have beat Alabama here. I mean, I think you just have to get to the point where you have to finally say Missouri is the best team in this conference. And so I would say, while it'll be close, I think Missouri will beat Auburn.
We're a couple hours short of the 404 and the ATL. We'll be on the big show live this afternoon on location from Stats Bar and Grill. What are you laughing at me saying the 404 and the ATL? We will be on location with the big show on KTGR at 4 o'clock Central. Be sure to join us on KTGR and KTGR.com.